Anytime you're talking about foldable phones, there are almost always concessions being made, corners being cut to kind of keep the price at a slightly more reasonable level. A lot of the time, these corners being cut are in regard to things like the hardware, like the cameras, or the size of the battery, which is more of a manifestation of just physical limitations. But sometimes there are corners that are cut in regard to software, and these are, let's be honest, the hardest pills to swallow because there's just no good excuse, no good reason why some of these things don't work the way that they do on other phones. The biggest example, the one that I think is the most frustrating for me, has always been the fact that the Z Flip series from Samsung, despite the fact that it runs the same processors as the main devices, the same processor as the Fold series, for whatever reason, Samsung has withheld from those devices one of their biggest, best features, Samsung DEX. For those that don't know, Samsung DeX is this awesome thing where you can take your phone and plug it into a monitor, a mouse, a keyboard, a dock, or a lap dock, something like that. And suddenly on this external monitor, you don't just have your phone screen cloned, you have a full desktop environment that allows you to basically use your phone like a desktop PC. You can actually even keep using your phone separately as DeX is doing what it's doing. It is a phenomenal feature. And when I ask people why they're not buying the Pixel Fold, time and time again, I have people say it doesn't have a DeX replacement. DeX is really important to some people, and the Flip makes a ton of sense to have DeX. The specs are there. It is more than powerful enough to run Samsung DeX, but Samsung, for whatever reason, has declined to make that a possibility. Well, that may be about to change, because we have this exclusive article from Sam Mobile. I'll drop a link in the description so you can go check this out yourself. There's only a small portion of this that's going to be relevant, but basically it's this. According to their sources, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 will support Samsung DeX. And like I just said a moment ago, this makes a ton of sense. One, because the hardware is fully capable of it, but two, because of how small and portable it is, it almost makes DeX even more awesome to me. You've got this dock set up, a monitor, a mouse, and keyboard, and you've got a device that can fold up and be so very small, and it can yet run such a powerful desktop environment. To me, this makes all the sense in the world, and I cannot believe it's not been a thing until, evidently, with the Z Flip 5. Now, because this is a software update, there's no reason why this can't come to the older Flip devices. If this is indeed a feature of One UI 5.1, which is what is rumored to be the version of Samsung's version of Android to launch with the Flip and Fold 5, once One UI 5.1 update comes to the older Flip devices, is it possible they will also get this DeX functionality? I believe that is absolutely possible, although this article cannot confirm that. Nevertheless, this is a bit of great news for fans of Samsung DeX who maybe have held off on buying the Z Flip, which continues to get better and better. We've seen leaks of the Flip 5 with an absolutely gargantuan cover display and lots of really cool upgrades to the hinge and the crease coming very, very soon. If the lack of DeX was keeping you from considering that device, I believe, if the reporting from Sam Mobile is indeed accurate, that should not be a problem for a whole lot longer. Guys, if you want to see more content just like this, subscribe before you go. I will see you on that next one, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.